exposed beach bar with a nice drink there, some wings and some calamari. Yum yum. The first trip of the afternoon leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. That is the Sky Princess. We have arrived at Port Everglades this morning. Well, it's this afternoon. It's about 12:15 right now. We got very lucky as we turned the rental car in. The guy that was checking the cars in said, which airline are you headed out? And we said, oh, we're headed on a cruise over to Port Everglades. He said, jump back in the car. I'll take you over there. So he brought us on over here. That was very nice of him. So this is the Celebrity Silhouette. We'll be boarding that here in a couple of minutes. Just two ships, it looks like, in port today. Royal Caribbean ship on the other side. Not quite sure what that ship is. Let's see. Liberty of the Seas is what that one is.
Your head wasn't in it. Your body wasn't in it.
Okay.
I'm on a cruise ship in the Caribbean with my wife. We're on a 10-night, so that's 10-night cruise, going down to Tobago, Grenada, St Maarten, St Lucia, and Antigua. Just a beautiful day out here on the water.
Number one is
Coitus.
Coitus. Ah, coitus.
And number 2 would be plowing.
Yeah, plowing. Plowing. Great. Oh, sowing your field, sowing your wild oats.
This is the 4th rum punch of the day. Life is good. Yes, I cannot talk right now. We are in St Maarten at the moment. It's like 84 degrees or something like that. It's pretty darn warm out here. And life is good. Let me show you. That's my cruise ship over there. We've got another smaller cruise ship here. And, yep. St. Maarten, that's where we are, the day after Valentine's Day.
Do that coffin thing we did yesterday? You're damn right I'm getting my little wiggly wagon for a $10 copay. Somebody got to touch it besides me. Came home the other day, stereo's blasting Katy Perry. My wife's jumping all over the living room. I kissed a girl and I liked it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Now it's cool. 10 years ago when I suggested it, I was the asshole. My wife's into she likes the red hot chili peppers. At least I think she does. Every time I pull down my pants, she's like, take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away.
Absolutely. Let us say good morning to the man Kerrville.
Good morning.
Morning.
These are local bus stops or bus stands as they call them. These are public transport. All public transport are those minivans. Then I'm ready to the side of the other.
Today is Friday, February something. I don't know what the date is. We are in St. Lucia today. You can see a waterfall behind me, but it's too many damn people down there for me. There are some people getting in the water at the base there of the falls. I didn't bring my swimsuit, and they probably don't want to see me naked jumping in there, so I will watch from a distance here. Down below us here is the town of Soufrière in St. Lucia. And then those are the Pitons. It's two different peaks. You can't see the second peak real well, but there's two different peaks here, and they're called the either Pitons or Pitons. I don't remember now. Okay, we just had lunch at this nice little restaurant. It was a buffet lunch, and overlooking the Caribbean Sea here and the Pitons and Soufrière. It was just a beautiful afternoon to have lunch, a nice breeze going. All was good. It is 10 minutes to 6. We are about to leave the port of Tobago. Let's see, can you see? I have the camera mounted here on the rail, so I'm not going to adjust the mounting, but right there is the pilot boat. So the pilot is about to get on board. We haven't dropped lines yet. You can see over here, they're just waiting to drop lines. We're supposed to be pulling out about 6 o'clock. So we've still got about 10 more minutes. It was a hot day in Tobago today. I've got my wine here on the deck, on my veranda, just waiting for us to drop lines and head back out of here. So let's see, can you see it here? There's an oil boom right along here. Apparently there was an oil spill here in somewhere close by in this port within the last couple of days or a week or so. So that oil boom, I guess, is to keep the oil from coming up here towards the ship. I doubt this camera will pick it up, but there is a sheen of oil down here in the water, just a very light sheen. But when we were on our tour today, over in that direction along the beaches, we could see a place where they were still cleaning up with oil, and it was pretty nasty and yucky. And are you counting? If it's 7 short blasts and 1 long blast, that means abandoned ship. Okay, no, we don't have to abandon. The line over here is being pulled. Pilot boat is moving here. You see it right there. Maybe you didn't see the line being pulled because I had the camera adjusted, but maybe right off in the distance in the corner you can see it being winched up. And we should be taking off here shortly. I believe this is the farthest south we have ever been. So we're just off the coast of Venezuela. We had gone to Caras. No, not, oh my gosh, what was that place in Venezuela that we had been to on a Panama Canal cruise? Not Caras, well, we have been to Curacao too. But I don't think the ABC Islands are as far south as what we are here in Tobago. Hence the reason for it being as hot as it was. I think the temperature was about 86 degrees today, but the heat index was like 95. Even the locals were talking about how hot it was and that it's normally not this warm at this time of the year. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna put this on a time-lapse mode. in Grenada. And as you can tell, it is a bit windy. It's pina colada time. Yep, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's about 4 o'clock. We are departing. We are departing. I swear this is my first drink of today, but I've actually got 2 pina coladas. I think they made an extra one by mistake, so they gave it to me. Anyhow, we are departing the port of Grenada. So we really did not do anything. We walked ashore for about 40 minutes looking for a place to eat, but it was Sunday, so everything was closed down, so we did not eat. And it was hot again today, 86 degrees. Felt like about 95, I think is what the weather app said. So another beautiful day in the Caribbean as we depart Grenada. Cheers.
Never to see you again. I got a easy feeling along the way. Well, I got
Thank you so much.
But they're going to kind of get an example of how sleight of hand works with this. So I do have a very expensive prop for this trick, so let me get that out here. What I'll need you to take your hands out like this, put your thumbs inside like that. Good job. I'm just going to take a little bit of this paper just like this, Carl. I'm going to wad it up into a little bitty ball. And so you're going to see, I'm not going to go fast or anything, but you're going to see me place it in my hand like this. Sometimes you're going to see me put it in my left hand, and you'll know if I say which hand is it in, you can say left or you can say right. Sometimes I'll have it in my right hand like this. Sometimes it will look like I put it in my left hand, but it'll be in my right hand. You understand how this works? Yes. All right, so watch really close. You take it like this, and I'll hold it like this. Now, would you say left or right? You the left. See, that's it. I'm sneaky. See, but it doesn't matter really, to be honest with you. I'll show you. So every time I do this, I'm going to make it a little harder on me and a little easier on you. That's why magicians always leave their jackets open too, Carl. So it gets a little bit of a fan of what we've got going on here. Top or bottom? Carl, big round of applause.
Okay, today is February 19th. It's President's Day. I'm in Antigua. Can you guess what I'm doing today? Oh man, I look good, don't I? Yep, I am ziplining today. Yeah, my wife isn't with me. This isn't her thing. But this is like line number 5 or 6 that we're on right now. So having some fun here in Antigua.
So we don't need to slow down at the other end, yeah?
Rip it up, rip it up.
Let it go. Alright, up towards me. Alright, one here, next one goes here. Sit, legs up, here we go.
Then bacon. Shallot. And also this then also garlic. Okay?
Yes, gotta have that.
Have that. Chef secret.
Secret.
Cream and Parmesan cheese. And the last is tomato. Yeah. Some chives. Yeah. Nice. Ready? Madam Sir? Here we go.
3, 2,
Voila.
1. Wednesday morning, February 21st, and this is our last day of the cruise. We are at sea today. You can probably not hear me, but you can hear that wind. The weather is much different today than the other 9 days that we've had. Windy, only about 70 degrees, chance of rain today as well. With the cooler weather, I'm sure the pool decks will not be as crowded and as busy today. All of the shops will be busy instead, selling last-minute liquor, t-shirts, souvenirs, all that good stuff. Otherwise, it is a beautiful day. I think the wind is blowing, what did the captain say, about 19 knots out of the northwest. It's going to be pretty windy up on deck since we are going right into the wind. I haven't been up there yet, but it'll be time for an adult beverage real soon, so I'll get up there and see how windy it is. A little bit of roll to the sea today.
Method or a rolling method. So in this, you must have seen this method anywhere on Instagram or somewhere. Just throwing up your drink. Now what has happened? It is just acting like a whisk over here and it is blending it up properly. So your jigger which you have is 1 ounce and ½ ounce. So you will use the full jigger 1 ounce and then you will pour ½ ounce.
Make it full because if not full is not one. So yeah, it is. Just why we need to measure. Just put a little bit. Just no half. This one half.
Oh, and a half.
Yes.
1.5. So 1 full and half. Yes. You're going very.
1.5 of this?
1.5. So 1 is full and then half is
We
this.
have two beaters. We have 2 beaters. One
Oh,
face and we have
So the half.
yes, half. So when
This is a dash when you throw dashes, and this is a drop. So you have to dash it up, yeah? Dash it, don't drop it. There you go. You did this one?
Yep.
I think you need one.
Okay.
One more because of the color.
There we go.
4 of them.
2 drop.
Okay, the first one is my favorite. That's the old fashioned that we're doing right now.
When you drink your old fashioned,
It's not very much sweet. Yeah, that's the one which is usually.
you can sip in your old fashioned.
But I like to give orange bitters as well.
Not as good as yours. Not as good as yours, but
No, but yeah, mix it up. 20 stirs, please. Yeah. Go slow.
Yep.
How is it? You like the cocktail? Good enough? Let's make it better. Just hold it in your hand. There you go.
Yeah,
On the glass, spray it.
On the glass, not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Yes.
And then you put it
On
in
your glass, on your glass. Like this. Yeah. And rub it all around your glass. Yeah.
How
And
you taste it? What's the difference? Like you smell it, you feel it.
Drop it. Yeah, rub it all around your glass.
When you sip it, you smell
I never realized
that
there
makes
was
a
that much of a
difference.
And then
difference.
drop it.
absolutely different. It's not as much different, but yeah, it's
the
very
oils, citrus oils there.
Is this
or orange? Orange.
Yeah.
this is the B52 Kahlua Bailey's Contra. There we go.
You taste all the
You gotta taste
all the
See?
ingredients.
Oh. That's it. You're doing great. You're doing great. Alright, go ahead. So the taste.
Do I have the milk mustache? I feel like it.
We would never tell you. You're on camera. It's easy to do it that way.
Okay, instead of the Contraire, you can use Grand Marnier in this instead. Okay, so the mixology class, we did the old fashioned, the woohoo. I don't care for the woohoo. The old fashioned is my favorite. The woohoo I didn't care for. The lemon daiquiri, that was pretty good. And the B52 you have to do as a shot. You just have to drink it all at once. That was good. I enjoyed that.
You're beautiful, it's true. Saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do. I will always